Good morning, dear hearts. I bring you a word from a place to consider.com. And so I wanted to be able to just briefly talk to you this morning about how to get a grip on grief. And so with so much destruction and calamity and chaos, dysfunction, confusion, pain, grief, suffering, we have to be able to learn how to get a grip on so much suffering. And so when your surroundings are full of darkness, how do you maintain the light? And so with every 5 seconds, getting a phone call, a text, a tweet, watching the news, or something that is full of images that can send you somewhere that you don't need to be. So do we ignore the pain that we're feeling? Do we ignore what it is that we're experiencing? No. However, as believers, as high capacity people, as even people with low capacity, and just people in general who need to maintain hope so that they can go on and fight for tomorrow, I want you to consider this perspective. I want you to consider that once you accept the fact that there is nothing that I can do about this, there is nothing that we can do about this, but the thing we can do is accept it, admit what we're feeling, and then be able to achieve what we're supposed to do. And so when we acknowledge, when we accept, when we admit, and then we can achieve. And so I wanted to be able to say to you, settle in your soul and your spirit that you can get through this. And truthfully, you have to grow. And so in order to grow, you got to grow up, and you've got to go up higher to a higher level that supersedes yourself. And so if you don't have the capacity, seek Yahweh first. Always seek God for that. But I want you to also consider seeking strength and support that can build up your most holy faith. And so as you need to be built up, each of us, even the strong, are weak. But the Lord says that the strong must bear the infirmities for the weak. And so when you are strong, call out to a sister who's weak or a brother, and call out to them and help build them up. And then if you ever find yourself in a weak position, I want you to extend yourself and say, hey, this is one of them days. Could you help me laugh through it, love through it, come up through it? And so you have to reach up for your support, which is your helper from heaven, but also reach out to your helpers and your support on earth. And so I wanted to be able just to encourage you with that one thought, considering on how do you get a grip on grief. The first thing you can really do is change your perspective and also change your position. So when you change what you're seeing, okay, this is happening all around me. So guard your ear gates and guard your eyes. Okay, don't watch the news every day. Don't fill your space with that. So guard your ears, what you see. Guard your lips, what you say. And then change your position in your mind. Okay, this is happening. This is the season that we're in the world. There's nothing we can do about things that are out of our control. But the things that are in our control, how do we do those things? And so as you are careful and mindful about what you see, right, and mindful about what you hear, then the last thing is to monitor what you say. And so you want to be mindful of what you see, mindful of what you hear, and then you want to be mindful about what you say. And so be able, that takes a minute to practice that type of rhythm if you're not used to it. And then if you are used to it, it's something that you continue to strengthen each and every day. So like just how you go to the gym, you don't get buff overnight. It takes a minute to build up those muscles, to really train your body to get strengthened in that area. And so use the skills that you have in the practical as you lean on the strength from the spiritual. And so I'll say that again. I want you to use the skills in the practical, but I want you to lean in on the strength from the spiritual where your help comes from. And so be encouraged that you shall not be consumed by grief. You do have a moment, but don't make it a mountain. This is Reverend Dr. Therese Hiller from aplacetoconsider.com, Therese Hiller International Ministries. Please check out the store for some resources that you'll find just to encourage you on this journey. And so God bless you. Hope to see you soon. Shalom.